welcome back to my channel and welcome to a weekly vlog. So today is Sunday and it's the 4th of July weekend. Today is the 6th. 4th of July was on Friday, so it's been a long weekend for us, but today Ben and I are going to celebrate the 4th of July with my family. On Friday, we celebrated the 4th of July with his family. And yesterday, Ben and I were just doing stuff around the house. Ben actually went on like a cleaning spree around the whole house. He cleaned all the bathrooms, he did vacuuming, he cleaned the kitchen, he cleaned the floor. He literally cleaned the whole entire house. So that was pretty nice. And yesterday, I planted some flowers in the backyard because I planted these like zinnias earlier in the summer, actually like in the spring I think, and I didn't realize when I planted them that they were zinnias that grow to be like over 12 inches tall, and they just kind of look like a weed and they're not actually forming a flower. So I pulled those out and just planted like more vincas in place of them. So yeah, now it's just all vincas back there. Anyway, that's what I did yesterday, and now we've just had kind of a relaxing morning sitting on the back porch. I watered my flowers and I'm doing my makeup, obviously, getting ready to go to my parents. I haven't actually filmed a vlog in a while though, and I just need to get back into the swing of it, get back into the habit of it, because I don't know, I just haven't been feeling it recently. And I had a vlog that I hadn't edited and I was putting it off for a long time. And I just finished that yesterday. I finished editing it yesterday. So I should be able to upload that and we can get back on some sort of a regular uploading schedule. It is extremely hot this weekend and very humid and sunny, and there's like no air movement. So it's like a good summer weekend, but I can't really handle the heat as a ginger person. And so like I was sitting out there this morning and I didn't feel too good after I was watering my flowers. I had to take a little break, so we'll see how much we can actually hang out outside. I've been using this Huda liquid blush recently, and it is in the color Peach Sorbet, I think, which I think looks really nice on like fair skin like mine. And then I've been putting this Clinique blush over it, or I also got this NARS blush. Can't remember. It's called Orgasm X. And this is like super dark and peachy. It's darker than this Clinique one. So I don't know, I've been going between the two of them, but sometimes for just a more toned down look, I've been using this Clinique one. And because it's been so hot, I've just been wearing my hair like naturally curly, so I'm letting it air dry now. And I'm gonna go over it with the diffuser and try to fix it up a little bit. But yeah, it's just such a crapshoot whether it's gonna look good or not when I let it air dry. So sometimes it looks good, sometimes it looks really bad, and that's kind of why I don't like wearing my hair natural that often. But in the summer when it's super hot and humid, my hair is gonna try to, whether I style it or not, it's gonna try to go back to this natural curl. And so it's not even worth it to try to style it. What else can we talk about and can I update you on? Oh, Ben and I just planned a summer trip. Well, it's like a short weekend trip. So our wedding anniversary is July 30th, and so I was thinking maybe we could go somewhere for our anniversary since it falls in the summer, and that can be like our little summer trip that we take together. And so I decided to try going to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. I've been to Niagara Falls in New York before when I was in high school, but I haven't been to the Canada side yet. Ben went there, he said, I think when he was in high school, but we've never been there together. So yeah, I just booked that yesterday, so I'm looking forward to that. And I've been like researching different things to do. I think I want to do one of the boat tours because I've never done that, and from what I've read online, lots of people say that it's actually most worth it to do that tour over any other one. And so since we're going to be there for such a short period of time, I thought if we're gonna do a tour, like that would be a good one to do. So I think I'm going to buy tickets for that. I don't know if you have to buy them beforehand or if you can just get them when you're there. I don't know, I have to look more into that, but that's one thing I definitely want to do. And then I also want to visit Niagara on the Lake, which is like a half-hour away from Niagara Falls. And it's like a cute little town. They have shops, restaurants, and I believe it's like on the lake. I mean, it sounds, the name sounds like it's on the lake. So potentially like we could see the lake, or maybe they have beaches there that we can view the lake from. So those are the things that so far I'm thinking of for a trip, but I'm excited. Ben and I haven't gone anywhere since the trip we took in the winter to the cabin, so we did that. We were going to go tent camping earlier this summer, and I kept trying to book it and kept having to move it because it keeps, up until now, it's been like raining every single weekend here. My camera died, and I had to charge it really quick. My hair looks absolutely crazy right now. Anyway, I diffused my hair, and now I'm just gonna touch it up and make it look less crazy with my curling iron and straightener. But anyway, yes, like I was saying, it rained every single weekend, like through June and even the end of May. So I kept trying to do our camping, like tent camping trip, and it just wasn't happening. So I think I'm gonna try to schedule a weekend camping trip for us at some point this summer as well. So yeah, those are two things that we have to look forward to this summer still, I guess. But yes, so I diffused my hair, and my hair, normally when I do it naturally curly, the front pieces, like the pieces closest to my head, just get crazy. So I have to straighten them a little bit and just get rid of those like kinks. And then I go back over it with my curling iron and make it look more uniform. Okay, so I did my straightener. Now I'm going in with my curling iron. And I try to curl it so that it matches like the natural curls as much as possible. Okay, so there's that. I'm just gonna spray it and we'll be good to go. I also need to spray my makeup with my setting spray. So let's do that first. Burns my eyeballs. Okay, so let that dry. And then take some hairspray. I like to flip my head over just to get the curls integrated a little. It's looking a little crazy, but that's okay. And that's that. Okay, I'm ready to go. Let's go to my parents now.
What's that you're doing?
I'm doing some filming.
Impossible burgers. A little impossible with the pepper jack cheese. They call them impossible, but they're actually quite possible. Because there they are. And these are Nathan's hot dogs from Pittsburgh. They're quite skinny.
I don't think they're from Pittsburgh. I think, isn't Nathan's from New Jersey? Or New York?
New York. All I know is my friend Eric Rudolph, his first grandson came, and his daughter named it Nathan, and he said, "You name my grandson after a hot dog?"
Here is my dinner. I got a chili dog, some macaroni salad, and pickled chips. This is a solar light my sister got. It looks like Glinda's wand. Let us be glad. I got this little pool at Target to put my feet in, and everyone's been enjoying it. Caitlin has her feet in it now. It was $3 on sale at Target. I got it to use on my back porch, but I figured why not use it for the 4th of July celebration as well. Hi guys, it's Monday now. We're out of the 4th of July weekend, trying to get back into some sort of a routine. Side note, I never wear my hair up like this, or really up in general, because I don't like how it looks when I wear it up. But my hair looks like a literal rat's nest right now, so just ignore it if I look kind of weird. I'm just looking at myself in the viewfinder and I'm thinking I look a little bit weird, but that's okay. Anyway, we're getting back into our routine now on Monday. It's after work. It's about 6 o'clock right now. Ben's on his way home from work. He's going to pick up a grocery order that I made and a Walmart order that I made. He'll come back and we'll get started on dinner. And then for the rest of the night, I don't really have anything planned. I'll probably just like water my flowers and maybe edit this vlog a little bit just to keep up with it so I can actually upload it in time and like maintain a regular uploading like routine. But we had a good 4th of July weekend. As you saw yesterday, I had that little baby pole that I got from Target. It's literally meant for a baby, but I got it to dip my feet in when it's hot out, because I like to sit on my porch but I get like way too hot. And so it worked pretty well. Like everyone was using it, dipping their feet in to cool off, and it actually works really well to cool you off. So it's a good alternative if you don't have a pool and you don't really have room to like do an actual like blow up pool or something like that, and you just want to cool off on your porch. But everyone was actually able to take a turn using it, so it ended up being a nice little thing. I think tonight we're gonna have steak to eat for dinner. I got 2 meals for this week, so I got steak and salmon. Usually I will make a dinner and then we'll have leftovers the next day, so I really only have to make dinner twice every week. But recently Ben's been helping me make dinner more often. Actually, my soap dispenser by my kitchen sink just went off on its own. It's like one of those automatic soap dispensers. That's a little creepy. Oh, there's a ladybug on it. That's why. Interesting. Anyway, recently Ben has been able to help me more with dinners because he's been getting home a little bit earlier and he got a Blackstone, and so we've been cooking more on the Blackstone. And when I say we, I mean Ben. I like help prep, but he actually does the cooking on the Blackstone, and so we've been using that more now that it's summer. And so yeah, I feel like I haven't been cooking as much as I usually do every week, but I assist. I like cut veggies and help prep. But yes, like I said, Ben's been doing most of the Blackstone cooking for dinner. So yes, this week I got steak to make on the Blackstone and salmon to make on the Blackstone, but I think I'm leaning towards having the steak tonight because I'm kind of in the mood for that. And I think it'll be faster prep wise since he'll be getting home a little bit later since he's picking up the groceries. But yeah, that's the plan for tonight. There's not really much going on this week. It's just gonna be like a chilled summer week. I have Friday off, so that's nice. It's one of my Fridays that I have off this week. And yeah, we'll just see where the week takes us. Eloise has just been staring at me the whole time like this, fully judging me. That's okay, she probably thinks I'm crazy. Ben's home now, so I thought I'd just show you what we got for our grocery order this week. So I got things from Walmart and the grocery store. Like I was saying, that's the sound of the garage. Ben's about to come up. So at Walmart, I got Total cereal. I like to have this for breakfast sometimes. I got these protein bars, which my brother Joe recommended. I've never tried them before. I usually just have the Quest bars, but I wanted to try these, so I got those. This is something that my brother Kevin recommended for the stir fry. It's not focusing. There we go. It is just chili oil, but he said it gives it like a nice flavor and it's spicy, so got that. Got some soy sauce for the stir fry. Got, I don't think I explained actually, I'm gonna make stir fry vegetables with the salmon. I don't think I explained that, but that's part of the meal plan for this week. I got hummus. I've been trying to get back into hummus this week and last week, and I've been eating it with like vegetables like celery and cucumbers, stuff like that. Been liking that. Got some vanilla because I needed it. I got this dishwasher, like, it's not detergent, but it's to clean your dishwasher, which I've never tried before, but I thought I'd give it a go just because I was thinking I've never actually cleaned my dishwasher since we moved in, and I thought maybe that would be a good thing to try. I got these ginger shots, so I've been trying to fix my stomach problems, and part of that has been taking these ginger shots, which have probiotics in them. There we go, it's focused. And then I also take, in addition to this, a separate like probiotic gummy thing. And I feel like it has been helping. And I also just like the taste of these. So I've been drinking these in the morning and I think they're helping. Then over here, I got some yogurts, which I have for breakfast. And then Ben has these yogurts for his breakfast. Got some fruit to put in the yogurt, just some raspberries. These Yasso bars I like to have for desserts most nights. I got over here from the grocery store, I got some eggs for breakfast, a jug of milk for my lattes in the morning, got corn to have with the steak, an onion for the stir fry, got some chicken to put in my salads for lunch, celery, like I said, I like to eat this with the hummus, got zucchini for the stir fry, broccoli for the stir fry, some peppers for the stir fry, and salad for my lunch, some Caesar dressing. I like to have this. I go between this and balsamic dressing for my salad, and some croutons for my salad. And that is the whole grocery order. Now let's get to actually making dinner. First I need to make the baked potatoes because those take the longest, so I'll put those in the oven now. Oh wait, I forgot. This is the salmon too, next to the baked potatoes. And the steak, Ben already has the steaks. Let's show them that. There they are. They're nice filet mignon steaks. They're super big. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat that whole thing, but we shall see. And yeah, let's get started on the potatoes. Okay, I quickly put the potatoes in the oven. Now I'm gonna put my groceries away. I was saying yesterday that it rained for like a month straight in the beginning of the summer. Another thing, I'm talking to my vlog. Oh. Ben thought I was talking to him. Oh, so funny. He thought I was talking to him for once.
Jesus, here we go.
Anyway,
get real vlog.
I was saying it was raining every day for like a month in the beginning of the summer, and it finally just let up. But the other thing that's been happening is it's been raining. Even if it's nice during the day, it rains during the evening, like after Ben gets home from work. So it's super annoying because like today we were gonna make the steak on the Blackstone, but as you can see, a storm is rolling in. You can't really tell from this, but it's getting cloudy and a storm is rolling in, so he's not gonna be able to do that. So we'll just make them on the stove and do the corn by boiling it. Oh, I'm accidentally filming that man in his yard. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, the potatoes are baking and the corn is boiling. Well, it's not boiling yet. I have a pot of water that is going to boil and I'll put the corn in it. But while that's happening, I got an order today from Urban Outfitters. I ordered just a couple of things. I mostly wanted to order this perfume from there, but then I also got 2 other things from there when I was doing that. So I mainly wanted this perfume. So my favorite perfume used to be Nest White Sandalwood, and they discontinued it. They don't make it anymore. It's been discontinued for a couple of years now, but it was my favorite smell. I can't find anything like it. So I was Googling what is something similar to that Nest White Sandalwood, and I saw on Reddit somebody said Urban Outfitters has a sandalwood perfume that smells very similar to it. So I ordered it. It was only $20, which is very cheap compared to like other perfume prices. And on the website it looked like a very small bottle, but it came today and it is like pretty substantial. That's a pretty big bottle. It's called Sandalwood. There we go. And I think it's just like Urban Outfitters brand. It says IND, but I'm pretty sure it said it was like an Urban Outfitters exclusive perfume. They have a bunch of different scents, but anyway, I tried it when it came and it does smell very similar to the Nest White Sandalwood. So that's a good thing. I can finally have that scent again in some way. It smells slightly different. I think like Nest's scent was a little bit like of a deeper sandalwood scent, but this smells very, very similar. So I'm happy about that. I also got this pair of sunglasses. It's like tortoise aviators. And I think they were like $12. And that's them. I like those. Why isn't this focusing? Yeah, that's them. I like those a lot and they were pretty cheap, so I like that. And then the other thing I ordered isn't here yet. It's being shipped separately, but I ordered this baseball cap that's like a brown baseball cap with flowers on it. That hasn't come yet, so yeah, that's everything I got, but I thought I'd just update you on that while my stuff is cooking. Let's continue with making the corn. And there is the rain. And here is the finished product. Ben has some leftover macaroni salad with his from 4th of July. I had that for lunch, so I'm not gonna eat it with my dinner, but I'm excited to dig in. It's later on Tuesday now. It's after my work day, and tonight Ben's siblings are actually coming over for a get-together, and so we're gonna get pizza, we're gonna maybe have a fire and just hang out together. So that's what's happening tonight. Ben's on his way home now with the pizza, and I'm just gonna do a quick little tidy around the kitchen before they get here, and maybe on the porch because it rained out there today and like there's water everywhere and my flower petals are kind of all over the place. So I'm gonna clean all that stuff up now, but just wanted to say hi to you now because I didn't this morning when I was doing my workout and stuff. But yes, that's where we're at today on this Tuesday. Friday now, so we've skipped a couple of days. I'm just in the bathroom now doing my makeup, so I thought I'd touch base with you guys while I'm doing my makeup. I'm kind of in a little bit of a rush, but so I skipped filming the get together with Ben's siblings. They did come over, we had pizza, and we ended up playing this escape room game that you can play like online. And so we put it on the TV and we were all able to play that together. So we basically did that all night, and I totally forgot to film anything, so I didn't film that. Then, what was the day after that? Wednesday. Wednesday was like one of those days where I didn't feel like doing anything. I call these days, to Ben I say all the time, I feel like disappearing into the couch today. And so yeah, Wednesday was a disappear into the couch kind of day for me, and so I didn't end up making the salmon. Also, I have concealer on my pimples here. I'm letting it sit there so that it covers it a little bit better because it's super stubborn and the pimple will not go away, and my skin is just so bad right now. You probably can't really tell on camera, but up close the pimples are rearing their nasty heads. Anyway, what was I saying? So yes, Wednesday I didn't feel like doing anything, so I didn't make the salmon that I said I was gonna make at the beginning of this week, and we ended up getting takeout from a Chinese place. So we ate that Wednesday, and we ate leftovers from the takeout on Thursday, yesterday. And so I just put the salmon in the freezer and I'll make that next week. But yeah, you know, real life, sometimes you just don't feel like making the groceries that you got for dinner. Yesterday, I also didn't really do much at the end of my workday, so I didn't film anything. But we're back to filming today, and right now it's Friday afternoon. Like I said earlier this week, I have today off. It's one of my Fridays off. And today my mom and I are actually going to go dress shopping. So my brother, Kevin, he's my younger brother, is getting married in September, and my mom is looking for a mother of the bride dress to wear for the wedding. And so we're going to this dress shop. I just got a text from her actually. We're going to this dress shop that is about an hour and a half away. It's in like this small old town and kind of in the middle of nowhere, and it's in this old department store building. When my sister was getting married, my mom went there and she got her mother of the bride dress there for her wedding. And so we've been there before, and the place is like super old. It kind of feels like you're in the Twilight Zone when you're in there, because you're just in this old building with a bunch of dresses. But they have so many dresses, like it's a crazy amount of dresses. So it's worth driving an hour and a half to go there just because the selection is so big. And so yeah, that's what we're doing today with my mom. Kind of rushing a little bit because since it is further away, it's already like 12:30. And so I want to make sure we get on the road and we have enough time to look at everything once we're there. And then maybe when we're there, we'll eat dinner together. We probably will. And they have this diner next to the dress store, which is like an old-timey diner, which kind of adds to the Twilight Zone effect of the area and the whole experience. So yeah, I'll bring you guys along for that today. This week was just one of those weeks where I started off the week gung-ho about getting back on a routine, being productive, and having a lot of energy, and by like Wednesday, it just totally tanked. And it took a turn, but sometimes that happens and it's okay. It doesn't really happen to me too often though anymore, where I don't feel like making dinner and I just get takeout instead. And then like, you know, the groceries that I bought for that week, I have to freeze them or whatever. That doesn't really happen to me as often now that I work from home. That used to happen to me more frequently when I worked in an office, and you know, by the time you commute home and it's like 7 o'clock, you're like, I'm really not feeling making dinner. But it doesn't happen to me that often anymore, so I didn't feel too bad about doing that this week. But yeah, I always feel slightly guilty when that happens, but it's okay. We're all just human. Okay, finally time to blend out this concealer on my pimple, or my pimples, multiple should I say, because there are multiple. If you have a pimple that's hard to cover, it helps to just let the concealer sit on it for a minute, and then it gets kind of tacky and it doesn't spread out as much, so you get like better coverage on top of the pimple. And then once I do that, I go over it with a powder, so it kind of blends it in better and sets the concealer on your pimple. And you know, it's still obviously a pimple on your face because it's a raised area, but at least it's covered a little bit. And when you're from afar, you can't really see it as much. Now I just have to put something on my lips and we'll be good to go. Well, I have to fix my hair a little bit, but I'm just gonna run a straightener over it a little bit and then I'll be good to go. Okay, I straightened my hair and I'm just getting ready to head out, but I just wanted to show you guys, I got this new camera to vlog with, in addition to the one I'm using now, which is a Canon G7X. This is a Canon V10. I got it on Canon's website refurbished and it looks like brand new, so that was a pretty good deal. I feel like it was significantly reduced in price, but basically for the same exact camera. So I got it because I wanted something that I could bring around with me when I'm out places. It's so small, it's like the size of a credit card, that I could film with instead of my phone, because typically when I go out places and I'm out and about, I don't have this camera with me that I'm filming on right now. But that takes up a lot of storage, and also it's not like the greatest quality. So I wanted to get this and try it. I can always return it if I don't like it. I think I have to return it in 2 weeks though if I don't like it, so I'm trying to test it out now to see how it is. But yes, if you notice like a change in the quality when I'm out versus when I'm home, that's why. So yeah, I've been trying it. I like it. It has this like flip up screen that's super small, and it's like the size of something that can fit in your pocket, and I just feel like it's more unobtrusive than the Canon G7X, which I'm using now. So I like all those things about it, but yes, I'm going to switch over to that now when I'm out with my mom. My dad got an accordion. He's officially a retired man. Wow, what song is that?
I just made it up.
It kind of sounds like a lullaby.
What is that?
Here we are at the dress store, and then next to it, like I said, is the diner. But let's go in. Say what you just said, Dad, walking in here.
Look at that. I'd like to get that from my
No,
man's cave.
before that.
Oh,
As we were walking in here,
I can't remember.
you said, this place is spooky.
It is spooky. Look at that. Look out there. It's spooky as hell. Looks like some Twilight Zone. What? That's nothing. What? That's nice, huh? That's a nice ensemble. This is very, very stylish. Look at the, this is, let's go back to the 80s. Isn't that like an 80s thing?
This store is from the 80s.
It is from the
It didn't it say 1988 on the sign out there?
Did they stop there? Did they
Yeah,
stop
it's
the
stuck.
dancing?
It's stuck in time.
The old,
Michael Jackson.
that is nice.
Wow, there's a car. There's a car in the middle of the store.
Look at that. Oh, that was here last time, too. Well, that's pretty nice, huh?
The dresses are on another floor, so we're on the way to the dresses now. Here we are. We're in the area with all the dresses. There's not a single person down here
Nobody.
except for us. Here's a selection of dresses that she's trying on. She's not feeling great about a lot of them. But there they are.
There's 4 floors. What floor?
We're going in the elevator. It's creepy. Oh my god. Please don't plunge.
Oh my god.
Tower of Terror.
If you were in this elevator, it's not working right. It's not working right. I guess it's happened before.
Oh no.
Hit the alarm button, or if you have a cell phone, call.
But 911 isn't working right now. We just got an alert. Some more interesting decorations. This is the bathroom area. Audrey Hepburn on the wall. I got lemon bar ice cream. Hi guys, it's Saturday now. It's later on in the afternoon. Ben and I have kind of just been having a relaxed day today. Well, not so much relaxed for Ben. He's been painting like the doors around our house that have needed painted since we moved in. So he painted one down here. He's painting a couple upstairs, and he's still kind of wrapping up that process now. So he's doing that. And I have done a bunch of random things. So I painted my nails this pink color for the summer. It's not focusing, but you get the idea. And while I was doing that, I was watching the documentary on Hulu about Ruby Franke, and I watched the whole thing, and it was pretty crazy, pretty insane. That lady is nuts. There's so many crazy people in the world and so many evil people in the world, and it's really quite terrifying. Anyway, I watched that. I did like one load of laundry, and I got dressed, and here I am. And Ben and I are kind of getting ready now to go out to get some dinner. So I think we're gonna go get dinner at this Mexican place we go to all the time. I feel like I said that in my last video as well, that we went to Mexican, but we do get Mexican a lot, so we're going there. And yeah, that's pretty much been our day so far. This morning we sat outside for a little bit, which I think I filmed. It's extremely hot outside though. I used my little pool for my feet, which I showed you guys, which was nice, but it wasn't enough to like keep me totally cold, so I had to come inside. It was way too hot. It's like in the low 90s today, I think, and super humid. And I was out there like planning some things for our upcoming trip to Niagara Falls. And then also we are planning on going to Disney World in January of 2026. So I was also looking up some things for Disney World. We've been to Disney World a couple of times. I went a couple of times in high school, and so did Ben, because we were both in marching band. And every year with the not every year, every other year with the marching band, we would go to Disney World. And so that was kind of my first experience with Disney World. Then I went again with my friends when I was in college, and I went again with Ben's family just for a couple of days, and that's the last time we both were at Disney World. That was like in 2016, so it's almost 10 years ago, and we've been talking about wanting to go back ever since then, but we've just never done it. And so there's so many new things there for us to see that didn't exist when we went last time that I'm looking forward to seeing. But yeah, I was just looking through today at like the restaurants and stuff, because 60 days before your trip you can make reservations for the restaurants, which isn't going to come up for us since we're going in January until November. But I just wanted to get an idea of like the pricing of everything and how much we're gonna have to save for that, and just kind of like budgeting stuff. But it was fun to look at the different restaurants and think about planning and everything. So we're looking forward to that. There's so much planning to do and like planning involved with a Disney vacation that I feel like what I did today was just one step. So we already booked the hotel, and I still need to book like our flights. I still need to do the dining reservations when I'm able to. I need to figure out like what I still call it Fast Pass, but it's not Fast Pass anymore. I think it's called Lightning Lane. I need to figure out what that situation is, because I don't really understand the new system. So I need to look into that, and I need to figure out like which parks we want to go to on which days, which is going to affect like what reservations we can make. So I just need to do a little bit more planning for that. I think that's half the fun of going to Disney World, is like planning the things out and anticipating it. And yeah, there's just so many things you can pick and choose, and different like experiences you can have. So yeah, I'm looking forward to planning that more, and also just eventually going. Also, I forgot to mention, yesterday I was talking about that new camera that I got, and I actually did not end up using that yesterday when I went out, because I realized when I was out that I forgot to put the memory card in it, so I wasn't able to use that. So any footage I took yesterday was actually on my iPhone. Also yesterday I was talking about that diner that we used to go to whenever we went to that dress shop, and I took a video of it, but we realized when we went up to it that the diner was actually closed, and I'm pretty sure it was permanently closed, so we weren't able to go to the diner, which was kind of disappointing. But we ended up going to this other restaurant that was like down the street, which was not a diner. It was like more of a modern type of restaurant, and I just got like fish and chips, and I think my parents got fish tacos, and so that was that. But I didn't film any of that, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of an explanation there. But anyway, let's get ready to go out now for some Mexican food.